Hello, welcome back to Wildfrost. I did play this game on stream last night. I'll bring the runs over eventually. Uh, don't you worry. So you'll get 2 videos a day for a little bit. I think I'm going to stream it again, probably sometime this week. I'll make another YouTube post when I do, in case you want to come hang out and you're around. But I made some progress. This game is hard. I'm on 13 and we have this one now. So here, let's go over it. I believe in the last run I had this one, the Frostborn Bell. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of constructive criticism. I hope that they change some of these bells, but I have a feeling they won't. I'll give you my full opinions when I have them all unlocked and everything. But this bell, the downgrade bell, I think is really bad. Not like oh man, it makes the game so hard, but in a, ooh, I don't like how this plays. Some card rewards will have cursed charms, is what it says. What are cursed charms? Well, they vary. And if there's anything I know from playing this game and going to charm merchants, randomly applying charms to cards is not a good idea. I don't think. Because, so put it like this, right? I'll give you a few examples. There are going to be spoilers, of course, in this video for the game. That's just how it goes. There are times, there's a charm that says remove all card text from this card. And there's also a charm that says give this card 4 frost, so it just does 4 less damage. It's weird to me that sometimes I'm going to open up a card pack choice and I'm going to see a snowcake and then like, I don't know, maybe 2 out of 10 times it's going to say -4 attack on it, which is completely meaningless and the card is completely the same. And then 2 out of 10 times it's going to say like, this card does nothing. It's very strange to me that there's that kind of variance because the difficulty is then very luck based, which is annoying, I think. Similarly, this Frostlands Bell has a very similar problem. The Frostlands fight is the 7th fight, hogs or crabs. Hogs are like borderline unplayable with this bell, and the crabs are basically unchanged. So it's just like this very swingy difficulty thing where 50% of your runs, this is like, oh my god, this run is so much harder. And then 50% of your runs, this is like, what? I didn't even notice there was a bell. There's a difficulty increase. So I hope they change things because I prefer the difficulty to be consistent and smooth, I think. I want things to be hard, but hard with reason, and not hard because sometimes one of my cards gets made unplayable. That's my thought. I will leave it at that for now. But my general feeling is that randomness in video games is cool as long as it's in the player's control and not out of the player's control. Things like having to deal with 50-50 aimless shots is your own fault. There's something you could have done ahead of that. There's nothing you can do about my charm just killed one of my cards that I needed. So, I hope they change it, but we'll see. Anyway, the other difficulty increases we picked up, all shot prices are increased by 5. You gain a dead weight after each boss battle, which is a 0 attack card that does nothing. Some card rewards will have cursed charms, of course. Enemies in the ice caves have +1. This is a similar problem to the Frostborn Bell, but less deadly. Because this is jab jotes. Jab jotes are a lot harder now, and then the other 2 fights are basically unchanged. This one's more of a problem because Razor is at the end of fights 3 times 7, so you're giving him so much attack. And it pushes so many intervals. And then this is the one I just unlocked. Add a Makoko to each boss battle. That's a pretty funny bell. Alright, let's get to it. I don't remember where I was. Let me go look. Oh, we played... Oh, yeah. We played the Shroom Mine Bite Box run. Okay, so we're this clan today. We'll play... I'm down to play the 3x2 with a 4-turn timer. That's good with me. And I'm gonna play... There's gonna be a Makoko. We're back, by the way. I'm not playing for fun anymore. I'm playing for what I think is best. And I am just gonna start slamming Spike every run. Because I think this shit's actually really difficult. And I don't want to be goofing off here. I want to be playing to win. Because this isn't easy. It's 3 here, 2 here, Blizzard Bottle here. Yeah, like I was kind of chill and I was taking it easy. I felt like the game was it was a little free in the last update. This update, oh baby. This game is not easy anymore. They have done it. I'm excited to play a difficult game, but I the balance is very important, right? The balance between the difficulty being this game is really hard and really well balanced, and haha, hee hee, hoo hoo, bad rolls. But I think it's mostly, it's hard to say exactly what's what when it comes to the bad rolls part of things. It's kind of just intuition. If you watch Monster Train, you know I talked a lot about Plink, a card that I think is not very well designed and shouldn't be in many video games because you're taking agency away from the player. That's all that I want. I want agency. Get out of here, Jun Jun. I don't want you killing that baby Snowbow. I do want... I think it's like this. I just Tarblade the Winter Worm. Spike doesn't have a whole lot to do in this fight, so my man can go get hit and give me a 2-kill. I should play Sunburst 2/2 Gobbling, I think. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna hit it anyway twice. Yeah, making money, it's actually a lot less important than I would have expected it to be because the shop prices don't increase. Maybe it will be a later bell because I haven't finished unlocking them all. But the crowns stay 80 throughout. They're always 80. I'm expecting something to be fucking with that eventually, but we'll see. It makes it a little less dire, I would say. Ugh, I hate this fight. It's not so bad, but I hate this fight. Yeah, like this, for example. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes in this position, you're gonna see a charm that's like, I don't know, Snoffle has no card text, and sometimes you're gonna see the 0 attack unit now does -4. And the only downside is you lost a charm slot. So I think all you have to do to make this fine is you have to make it so that the units have like fixed charms, right? And the cards have fixed charms where it's like sometimes you pull a Snowcake that, but it's hard because it's so swingy. Because remove all card text is a really fucked up effect. I might actually go leave some feedback about this. I'll be interested to hear what you guys think about this. I find this bell to be the most what's the word I'm looking for? Derisive? But not really, because I haven't really gotten arguments with people about this. It's just like, it's the most like... I don't know what I'm looking for as a word here. It's the most... I don't know. Here's the boss, by the way, with a Makoko now. Gotta remember that that's in there. I am going to just play for my hero in the early game. I think it's the way to go. Give the +3/+1. I guess the word I'm looking for is like swingy. And it's not like a great word, but you know. It has the most potential to be just extremely fucked or extremely meaningless. I prefer things to be more of a this is good or sometimes it's bad based on the situation. But what I do like about these charms, I will say, what I do like about these charms is that if you look at them as just closing off a unit pick every now and then, it makes you pick more varied things in your runs, which I actually kind of like. So I do think that's cool. I should play Snoffle. We're gonna play a very slow style here, I imagine. A lot of things that worked before still work. A lot of, like, you know, like, setting Snoffle to 1 attack is cool and all. The difficulty of this run has shifted a lot, which is interesting. It's very interesting, because before, I found that the difficulty of a run of Wildfrost was in finishing the final boss and finishing the Frost Guardian. Well, no, just finishing the final boss, really. Finishing the final boss was hard, and getting there was like a guarantee. The bells that give +1 attack are interesting, I think, because they shift the power. A lot of times it's a lot harder to get to the Frost Guardian than it is to finish the fight. So, I don't mind that too much. I'm gonna hit here. I probably don't want Spike to take 5 poison, that is. So I should probably kill the Puffball. I wish Berry Sis worked like the Frost Guardian. I wish this wasn't a when hit effect, I wish it was an on HP loss effect. That'd be nice. That'd be cool for Berry Sis. But, alas. I've been having a lot of trouble with Shroom Gobblers lately. I've been finding myself really getting got by these guys. Not a ton, but like enough that it's noteworthy. I think it's mostly just because it's really easy for this enemy to scale up, because you eventually have to get hit in this fight, I find. Okay, and we're out of here. Not a bad one. Finish it out with a little 2-kill. The money isn't as important. The interesting thing about this bell, the Makoko bell, which I haven't played yet, this is the first time I've seen this bell. Most of my runs, at this point in the run, I have basically planned for a Makoko trap behind the boss anyway, because of how many times you die to that on Infernoco in the original game. Oh man, that's not a good start. What is this? Well, I will go... I'm gonna go to the money here. Oh yeah, by the way, we have unlocked the true final ending. It unlocks at 10. That's the other thing I needed to tell you. I can fight the true boss. Yeah, like this shit, you know? Sometimes you pull Shen and he has minus HP, and then all of a sudden this unit is unpickable. Minus 3 HP. Yeah, okay, I won't be playing that, thank you. It's not like I was gonna pick that shit anyway. I'm gonna play Spike here. Or sorry, Tusk here. Which boss? It's Infernoco. So I do want to play Tusk. Very good for killing Makokos. Yeah, here's the other one. Oh man, Tiger Mask. It just lost all of its effects. Compare this charm to... Yeah, I mean, just side by side, look at Tigress Mask and look at the -4 charm that I've been shown. And tell me which one of these feels more okay. I'm gonna pick Grabber. There's a charm that is -1 to all effects on a card, which is just a much easier version of that charm. I think maybe they just have to remove that charm, the one that removes all card text, and then it's fine. You want 70 gold for bread charm? You out of your mind? These charms are really bad. Like, they do nothing for me. So I'm just going to leave it. And I think I'm gonna put... I mean, it's Health Charm Berry Sis always. Missing a crown here is upsetting. Does the Makoko spawn in first? Or when does it come in? Okay, so it's later. Yeah, so this battle seems very unimpactful to me. Ah, second wave. There it is, because this is normally 2 enemies. 3 enemies is different. Ooh, Mini Moko rolled a... Fucking... It's a Moose Charm. Hate that. I need to pull Tusk, because a lot of my damage is just... hitting things. Or things hitting me, I should say. 2... This is 3... Which means it's 5. I don't want to kill the Porcupine, because I would like the Makoko to go in front. But if it doesn't, I can still Grabber it up. But I want to kill the Mini Moko because he's a bastard. Well, I can't Grabber it up, but it's fine. This thing's not a problem. I could Grabber it up if it was down here where Mini Moko is, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Not too much. Frostinger is just Grink. Porcupine. Probably I kill Porcupine and then redraw. Because the only thing I really want to play here is good Tarblade hands. And Grabber is kind of fun. Makoko deals 1, it's no problem. You can Grabber this guy up. Oh, and he dies, that's a 2-kill. I do have to kill Infernoco, because oh man, that's a 9, that's a 10. Ooh, I have to deal with that. I think it's alright. If I just go Berry Bell, I can Sunburst 2-2 and it's a pre-combat kill, but it's still a kill. And there's only 2 more enemies to spawn in, so I'm not too worried. I don't know why I did it like this is some sort of 2-kill though. It's not. It's silly. That's alright though. This fight looks fine. Bringing teeth into this is good. Mostly what we're going to look for in this run is probably health scaling at this point. And that's the whole fight. Okay, so this battle doesn't seem that scary to me. I need some health scaling though to make it so that Spike and Berry Sis can hold on. And we need to figure out what we're going to do to kill the final boss as well. That'll be a That'll be a question for another time. 5 damage Frostinger. And then we want to freeze Infernoco so that there's a 50-50 of a 2-kill here. Because that guy dies to Frostinger. Jun misses, but it's okay, buddy. You tried. I could go for it. No, 4 plus 3... No. It's alright. Because if you do it, you kill Barry. Says I could have done it with Jun, actually. I could have had that 2-kill. It would have been alright. Alright, so we're always picking the crown here because we got screwed. And then we just have to pick one more. Balance Charm, Bell of the Bell, Molten Egg Charm, Hands Bell. Balance Charm, no. Definitely not. Molten Egg Charm is okay. But I think it's better to go for card draw in this deck. Molten Egg Charm is okay because we're about to get Deadweight, which I don't think you've seen yet. But I'm going to pick Battle of Hands. This is Deadweight. It's a 0 attack card that does nothing, but you can put charms on it. So you can give it Molten Egg Charm and suddenly it does 5 and consumes, which is really good. But it can also be removed at the Muncher. So, oh my god, it's this. Oh, what the fuck, man? Really? It's a double Charm Merchant Seed? Man. I thought this game was bad enough. Here's another one of the negative bells. It's Frozen Sun Charm, increase attack by, or increase timer by 1. I thought this shit was already hard enough, and now look at us. At least we didn't. This could have been Jab Jotes, which is the worst fight to see here. It's not. Although Jab Jotes wouldn't have been that bad. All right, Charm Merchant, show me something playable. Oh, Balance Charm, Moko Charm, Demonize are all pretty good. 4 attack though, hard to play, isn't it? I said balance. This is Pomegranate Charm. I said Balance Charm. It's very hard to put a reduce attack by 2 on this hero, but if we get any damage scaling, the run takes off. I think I'm going to pick Goat Charm here, for sure. I'm okay with this. So we're going to play Pomegranate plus Goat Charm on our hero, probably. Because right now you do 8, and with this it'll be 6, but if I pick up anything that lets me scale, it'll be very good. However, I'm not going to do it yet. I don't want to lower my damage right now. We're going to wait and see if we pick up any damage scaling. I should probably play Tusk first. This is not going to be a great run of King Moko, but we have really good damage to kill Makokos, so it's really great that this is Grump's Grog. I was almost feeling good about this one. Very glad to see this. Grumps really fucks me up here. This unit's really difficult to deal with. We'll see what we can do about it. Well, I'm gonna just have to Tarblade it. It's not the end of the world. The Tarblades do go to negative, so they do actually lose damage for this. Fortunately. Ooh. Ooh-wee. A second Grog and 2... I mean, the Makokos are good. This is what I want to be fighting. The second Grog, though, less so. I need to hit him for 2, maybe. You're gonna hit him down to 0, so it's a shame that I have to Blizzard Bottle. I think it's like this. We'll kill the Grumps, we'll Blizzard Bottle the Grog, and then I'll Sunburst 2/2 my hero. It's just a shame that I have to take damage like this. Yeah, and now you, Spike, and Jun swap out. Hero Sunburst 2/2s to kill the Grog. I could keep Jun alive. It's probably right. I need everyone I can for the final part of this fight. Yeah, really good that Berry Sis got hit there. That's very nice. Grab her here. I'm gonna redraw Bell. Yeah, Blizzard Bottle's good. I'm not happy about the way this fight went. Double Grog plus Grumps is very bad for my deck. It should have been fine, but at least there were 2 Makokos, right? That's the good news. So I ignore this guy. I think I might have to ignore the Grog. I do a lot of damage next turn, which is nice. It's like this. And I'm grabbing this. Alright everyone, let's go hit King Moko here. Yeah, I basically just have to ignore the Grog. I don't have time to fight it, unfortunately. I'm gonna hit King Moko for -1. This is gonna start scaling Pepper Witches, which is kind of scary. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Oh, that's really bad. Maybe I press Bell instead. Yeah, I think so. I need a Jun in place. Because ideally, Jun kills Pepper Witch, but it's a flip. I just can't leave this damage on the table. Ah, good shit, Jun. Good shit. Good work, champ. So then this Jun dies. This Grog takes a grabber hit. And then I get a fresh Jun. I get 1 more round of hitting King Moko. He's on 4, he's at 62. I have to have every attack hit him. I think I need to Bell Blizzard Bottle. So it's the same number of hits, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's actually not right. It's Blade, Bell, and then Blizzard Bottle, and that should be enough damage. Blade, I can't look at this Pepper Witch, I don't think. Can I? Let me see. The question is, do I have enough damage to save Spike here? Oh, wait, 8 damage. I just let Berry Sis tank it. Yeah, all fine. Berry Sis can deal. Ooh, 11 damage. Ooh, Pepper Witch doesn't go this turn. Never mind, I was right. Spike dies. I've committed myself at this point. Spike has to die. Well, no, actually, no. This Jun never attacks again. This fight ends next turn. So Jun dies here. Okay. We got it. No problem. There was no problem here. I was never worried. No fear about King Moko. There's a Muncher I'm probably going to. Hilarious. The only card I can pick here is Storm Globe. I can pick Sheephopper, actually. I have thought in the past that Sheephopper is okay. The problem with this card is that it's bad at the final boss, but I now need cards that get me to the final boss. And this card helps me get to the final boss. But Storm Globe is better because I have no freezes. But I think that Sheephopper will be good in the future. I'm definitely going here. I need any sort of damage scaling. Aimless Demon Heart. Interesting. Slapcrackers is interesting. Because I could put Demon Eyes on it, and then it just slaps a bunch of Demon Eyes out. But these cards are pretty bad. They really gave me nothing here, which is rough. Maybe I could pick Berry Basket and then give it Demon Eyes, but that seems not good. So we'll send the Deadweight away, and I think I'm going to send away Berry Bell. Although I kind of want to hold on to it in case I see a charm for it. So maybe I'm sending away Tarblade. But this card, Tarblade's kind of important. I think it's Tarblade. It's just weird because this deck has nothing to play. We're Spikes versus Bone Cats, which is good. Not a bad loadout either. Not a great turn 1, but notice Grumbles deal 3 now and not 2. Don't love to see it. I need Spike. There he is. Hate that it has to go to Tusk sometimes, the health, but nothing you can do about it. Berry Sis is probably just going to act as a battery, and then I'm going to send her to be healed and then recall and redo. 4-8, we're killing Marrow. I'm ignoring Grumble. Press the bell now so that these enemies are offset. No, sorry, wrong fight. This is Bone Cats. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was looking at the Grumble, I was like, yeah, this is Bigfoot. Nah, this is not Bigfoot. I wasted that 3 damage. I should have hit it onto the Smaug. 2 down here. Yeah, I can't take 6 from this guy. He's gotta get frozen. Wasted 3 damage, what a shame. Pawpaws deal 2 now. It's okay, I have the health to tank it for a while, so I should be able to stand up here. But we'll see. Spike is now out. I can Berry Bell and deal 5. I think I'd rather do it to this guy. I'll do 3. Am I Berry Belling? Good question. I don't think so. Not right now. You're at 4, so if I do Sunburst 2... Oh, we're aimless still. I'm still aimless. I killed the spikes, not the aimless. Never mind. Yeah, now I kill the Pawpaw, guaranteed. The second hit of 4 will go somewhere over here, which isn't too bad. I'm gonna let Berry Sis tank. I should probably be playing Jun-Juns, because Jun-Juns are a renewable source of things to get hit and deal 3 damage. I can play as many Jun-Juns as I want, and they all have 3 teeth on them. There's a second Smaug. I'll probably freeze Mawjaw twice here on this turn. That seems the most reasonable. I'm gonna have Berry Sis go. I want Spike to stay in it. Spike is pretty good. Yeah, we can go freeze. Please give health to Spike, I'm begging you. It's recall time, right? Because we just attacked. The bell is here to recall and then redraw. With the extra draw, I will draw my unit faster sometimes, but not this time. I'm looking at multi-kills here, which is probably silly. I mean, it is silly, of course. I think my hero's gonna go up here. I'm just gonna walk away from this fight. We're not gonna fuck around too much. It's like, you can maybe 2-kill this Pawpaw, but I don't think it's the right idea. It's probably better to just do this. Life is much easier in this fight with the Storm Globe as well. I'm glad I took it over Sheephopper. Although Sheephopper wouldn't be terrible. But Sheephopper requires me to play Barrage. I have to play the Barrage Charm, basically. I guess I can kill with Spike, too. That doesn't matter. It's 1 damage, so it's fine. Yeah, we just keep Mawjaw on ice. 6 damage here. It's alright. Mawjaw will never hit me. Could actually see Sunburst too. Take 7, you go to 4, that's fine. Yeah, and now it's just me versus Mawjaw, and I can never die here. All I have to do to be sure is stay out of the way. But, you know, it's all the same. A lot has to go wrong here now for Mawjaw to kill me. Not too bad. Yeah, these fights, they all feel a lot harder, but it might be a mental thing too. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe the runs have just been worse, but the runs are naturally going to be worse because they made the cards worse. So, who's to say, really? Alright, Maja. Do the thing. And then one more, if you don't mind. Got him. Alright, not too bad. I need this game to show me something useful now. Oh my god, I get to go to a shop. Holy, that's right. This run's harder because I missed 2 fucking crowns. How could I forget? I just blocked it out. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. I have to go to treasures. I need you to show me like a skull misty or a molten dip or something. Oh man, it's molten dip with a -1. Oh man. I mean, it's variance, right? That's the whole point. We can go blank mask and it's fine. But is that a good variance? I don't know. It's out of my hands. I think it would be cooler if it was like, here's a charm, you have to equip it on your cards, and then you just make the charms more impactful, maybe. Like, after every fight, give me a negative charm and let me choose where to put it, but then crank them up so it's a lot easier to, or it's a lot harder to get around the downsides of them. Something like that I think I would like more. But I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. Because I think that is probably going to be too easy in actuality. Critical charm, okay. It's hard, right? I'm not trying to blame the developers or anything like that. I understand. It's hard to make something difficult like this. I get it. Oh god, I'm gonna be Skull Mistying Jun. It's my highest damage. I guess it's 4, but it's going to be 2 if I put Blank Mask on, or if I put Pomegranate on my hero, which I would like to. Can I critical? Nothing really. Spike gets to stay because I'm... Oh, I can play Bomb Bomb. Bomb Bomb's 4. But then I have to give a slot up, which I can't really afford. Spike's going to stay because he kills Makokos really well. Maybe I don't care about the barrage. I think maybe I don't. I'm gonna demonize charm my hero for now. I would like to play critical charm, probably on... It's probably gonna end up on Blizzard Bottle, but for now I'm gonna take it easy. We're gonna put Overburn on Blank Mask and we're gonna crown it. And we're just gonna have 2 heroes going. That'll be fine. The other way to play this is to Blank Mask on Berry Sis, because Berry Sis will then just be this infinite health engine. I cannot Blank Mask Tusk in this fight because Poison. Poison does not play well versus Blank Mask. Or sorry, versus Teeth, I should say. Remember, next round does a Makoko now. Oh, wow, Makoko on this fight. Oh. If you show me a bad Puffball, I'm in actual trouble. So we have to be aware of the bad Puffball possibilities. I could maybe just doink the bell now, but I don't really like to. The redraw bell, I don't want to play that hand through. Spike will do fine here. I'm killing Shroom Gobbler, definitely. Spike is good. And this is a split. Yeah, Spike just deals with the poison fine. I don't mind it too much. Spike also probably just dies to the Shroodles in this fight. That's my expectation. Berry Sis is fine. Oh, it's at 2 because we're in the Frostlands. It gets a +1, of course. Or no, we're in the Ice Caves. It gets a +1 here. Of course. That makes sense. I wonder if I ever want to Lumen Vase Tusk here. It makes it so that Spike 1-taps the Shroodles. It seems okay. Man, Shroodles with +1 attack? That's pretty gross. Spike does actually die for this, though. So I probably don't want to do that. What would I like to do instead? I'd probably like to do... Oh, and also my board's going to be full here. I think I'm going to Storm Globe this and figure it out later. Although Storm Globing Shroodle's not as good, I think, as just Storm Globing... Yeah, I think it's best to let Spike die here. Although Spike dying is really bad for Hogs. Having the health reduced is a shame. Although everyone has teeth because of tusks, so never mind, I don't care. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go like this, though. Because I'd rather be... I want to leave this one, the bottom truffle, to cook. A shame I don't get 4 HP for that. This guy cooks. I'm gonna kill the truffle at the top. Probably with a blizzard bottle, yeah. Although I could just tank 5. It's pretty good. He's splitting here if I let him go. I think the second one doesn't attack, but I don't know this for sure. I'm in an era of learning, though. We're basically relearning the game right now. So let's see this position. If truffle hits in the teeth on 1, does the split get to attack? No, it does not. That's how it should work. I'm glad it's not a nightmare. Thinking I want to play like Sunburst 2-2 hero, maybe. Probably the clone. I don't care that they get offset, I don't think. I kind of just want to win. I'll hit the pop shroom. This is where the barrage would be nice. I should not bait myself. Don't hold this hand. It's not good. This will split, and then they'll both die to the 2s. Now that I've offset them, I'm pretty happy to just play Skull Misty on my hero clone. You're gonna do 8x2. I could let Jun Jun tank the pop shroom. Fine with me. Oh, it died to the teeth. How funny. Storm Glove here, and we're walking out of this one. Not too bad. The fights they're harder, but they're not unwinnable, I think is the assessment I have for you. Harder, but not impossible. Kill Shroom Gobbler, 2 damage Truffle, it's all good. And it's also, because they made things cheaper, specifically crowns, it's less important to be 100% money focused. Because this is enough money. 200, that's plenty. And I'll get more as well, of course, but you get the idea. Flameblade Charm? Not great. Chuckle Charm, probably. And then I can just load my hero up to get out of this. Flameblade Charm, It's like, I could do 4x2. I could do 2 Barrage 2s. But it invalidates... Well, it's like... It invalidates Demon Eyes, but it does let me pivot this run a little bit. It also invalidates Skull Misty, but if I'm doing 2-4 Barrage Overburn with 2 of them, it's 8 every 4 turns. That seems really bad. I'm going to take Chuckle Charm, but it's Perspective, and I'm going to take Health Bell. Here's our other deadweight. I am not going to the gnome. We got the hogs, by the way, so we low rolled this run. It's a shame. This is a really unfortunate set of events. 2 whiffed shops and the hogs. Yuck. It's definitely Chuckle Charm on my hero, though. Thankfully, I have teeth. So this run, basically, what I think now is you're actually building your whole run in the current state of the game to get past this fight. This is the check. This is the do you have it fight. I should have it. Should. Yeah, because now they do 2 on a 2-turn timer, which means they always get the swing in. Normally you don't care about the first swing of hogs, but now you do. I guess they don't always get the swing in, because sometimes you have overburn, of course, but, you know. Usually. But the real problem is Razor. Razor is the killer. You need to be less afraid of this Warthog. It's fine, as long as I'm thinking. Yeah, I want to save Stormglobe, I suppose, for the future. 4 and then 6. It's 4 and then 8, which is 12. Which is not enough to kill this guy. I could do it like this. And then I doink the bell. The idea here is if I do it like this, you go 2 and then 4, 8 is 12, right? So it's 14, which kills, which means this hog dies. Which is nice. Nice. And then I'm gonna freeze the other one, I suppose. Although it's exact lethal. But I'm gonna redraw here, so I may as well freeze him. Oh no, I might not redraw because I have draw and kill here, and I'm drawing 4 cards actually. Or am I? Who killed that? Blank Mask killed that. So no, I do not draw there. Well, these cards aren't very good, so I guess I will press the redraw bell. I believe I need to 2-2 my hero and go before the Warthog. Most importantly, I want this board clear. I need to hold the Blizzard Bottle for the next Warthog. You're dead to Grabber now. I do not finish killing Elf everything. I'm just a little bit short. It's okay though, the Rock Hog isn't that big of a deal to see live. It's an okay outcome. Because what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna kill Razor. I'm gonna focus on killing Razor and basically nothing else. However, yeah, at least I have a lot of health. I want my heroes in front here to kill these hogs because they should give me draw on kill, which will give me more time to stall Razor. I probably have to freeze this Warthog though. Maybe not. But what am I gonna do instead? Well, nothing, I guess. So I may as well. Like a Berry Bell. I could freeze Razor instead. And then I'll draw Blizzard Bottle. Usually. This is fine. Just buying one more turn is nice. And then it goes... Recall you. Hero comes down. 8, 16, 24, 36. This is it's like 2 over lethal. If I'm wrong, someone is dying. It should be like this so that if I'm like really wrong, it's my fake hero. If I'm wrong, someone's getting obliterated by Warthog. But I am not wrong. Bring him in. And get him out of here. Okay, we survived Razor. The question of the run now is, can you deal 50 damage to Razor in 3 turns? And if not, you're probably dead. That's what I'm finding. But thankfully, I could. Oh yeah, also, with this change in the, with this shift in the game, I think you click Frostbloom every time, because Frostbloom just makes that fight trivial. Frostbloom was a very win more card before. You didn't really need it, but now that they made the game harder, I think you actually need Frostbloom a lot more. And it's good. It was overkill. There were so many other ways to do what it did. But now it kinda, it's a little bit better. That Face Charm is really good. I'm probably passing on Pinkberry Juice here. I think I'd rather have another charm, although Berry Sis having renewable health is cool. Whatever. Block charm? Okay. Oh, let's go remove our 2 cards and then we can talk about how we're finishing this run. Deadweight goes for sure. Probably, I didn't pick up a charm for it, so I think Berry Bell goes. Although Tarblade is also pretty bad. Okay, what do we got here? We got a critical charm, which is probably going to go on Blizzard Bottle. We have... How many crowns do I have? 1, 2, 3. Faith Charm Blank Mask is okay. Could have done Critical Faith. That wouldn't have been bad. But I think this is fine too. The other way to go is Faith Junjun into Skull Misty. The problem is that it's really slow. Really, really slow. Takes a lot of work. A lot of time. Okay. Block Charm here. And I'm going to play Pomegranate Charm. However, I think I'm going to pass on Spark Charm for this fight. Phase 2. Could crown the Lumen Vase. I could ditch the Tusk Crown. We could crown the Lumen Vase for Blank Mask. And I'll crown Berry Sis. I'm actually thinking I don't want to play Spike or Tusk in this fight. The trick of the Frost Guardian is to make this fight entirely in your control. Make it so that there's never a situation where the Frost Guardian is allowed to hit you and take damage, and you will be fine. Unfortunately, he does have to take 2 here. I wish I had thought about it. I could make it 4. I think I'm gonna make it 4. It's not a huge problem. It's an unfortunate spawn, though. I didn't think about it. I don't want to replay this because it's just I didn't think about this possibility. Because, I mean, really, who would? It's not the end of the world. It's just a pain. I don't want to play Sunburst 2-2 into my block. That's what I feel. So I will Storm Globe the Grink instead. This is all dead. The problem is that the Barrage is probably too good. Is there a Makoko in here? There is, yes, because that's normally 2. Six, 12. No, it's got to be like this, right? 2, 4, which is so 2, 6. Oh, but it's demonized, so it's like 12 and then 24. Yeah. 12 and then 24, which means you kill. And you're gonna hit the Frost Guardian for 6. I could like Frost Bloom myself here. I think the best thing to do is the Barrage. It's kind of a pain. But this probably just turns to a race. The other way to play this fight is to just race the Frost Guardian, which I think you can get away with. Oh, or I can offset these 2. That's probably better. 6 and then 12. That clears. I offset them. Oh, never mind. Overburn. Well, that's annoying. Well, when you put it like that... I think what we will do is we will Frost Bloom here. It's not that big of a deal. The only time that the Frost Guardian is really bad is if you get something bad stuck behind him, which we do not have. But I need to go Ice Forge dies, you tank, Tarblade goes here, 0, 6, and then 12, and this is dead. Don't hit the Frost Guardian. I need a Junjun to tank the next one. And that's 4 more cards drawn. Wow, 4 Tarblades. So you hit the Frost Guardian anyway. Could have put you in front, but whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Do I want to play 4 Tarblades here? Not really. Do I want to play Critical Skull Misty? Critical Blizzard Bottle? No. I'm okay. I think I hit the bell here. Strange. Can storm globe it. It's fine. Set up our backup Jun. Storm globe here. You're at 6. I should skull Misty the Jun. That way the Bigfoot dies cleanly to bury Sis and I don't have to do anything like Sunburst 2-2. And then we're going to do 8, and then 16 is 24. If I Sunburst 2-2, my hero I think is lethal. I'm going to do Lumen Vase instead, because I'd like to draw 4 cards here. What do you got for me? Not too bad. Hit here. And then we're going to Tarblade for lethal. And then my hero gets to swing a fresh hit right into the next set of enemies. It's probably going to be Uba Bear. Usually it is here. Yeah, of course. Uba Bear remains unnerfed. Unbelievable. Brink gets a 1, you're gonna take a little bit. I can redraw here. I think that's... Oh, I can also Sunburst. Sunbursting into Uba Bear, though, is a shame. Yeah, it's probably this. I take 6. I have plenty of health from Berry Sis siphoning HP. And then it goes Sunburst 2-2. Oh, I don't have to, you're just attacking normally. Actually. 6 and then Tarblade into Grink, and then we Jun into Frost Guardian. We have 30 HP on our hero, all this fun. I pick up my whole deck here also. That's every card in the deck. Not a whole lot of good cards in the deck right now. Lots of stalling. Sunburst 2-2 is pretty good, I suppose. Alright, we made it. Not too bad. I think I'm going to not play Tusk in this fight. I think I might not play Spike either. I can play Spike as like a recharge, basically. Right. Now I can play Spark on my hero as well, which is going to put us pretty far ahead. Couldn't do it before because sparking in that fight would have been a real nightmare. Oh yeah, I bring Bomb Bomb. Oh yeah, I bring Bomb Bomb. She tanks a few hits and then she gets killed by Skull Misty. Of course. That's really good. Yeah. Okay. Let's get it. I think we should be perfectly fine here. I'm gonna Lumen Vase the Blank Mass. We're gonna go Hero, fights the Jailer, and then the Blank Mass version helps. Comes out and deals... Yeah, oh yeah. Junker dies. Very nice. Spike is here as like a recharge for my health bar, effectively, which I guess isn't that good, really. All I care a lot about here is playing Sunburst 2-2, I think. Sunburst 2-2, kill the Jailer ASAP, and then walk away. This fight feels easy compared to the earlier shit in the run, which is crazy. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's nice that the difficulty feels like this. I've been wanting it to be hard again, and it sure is. There's Bomb Bomb. Bomb Bomb could take 4. I don't really care for it, though. I'm pretty sure I've won. I'm gonna play Bomb Bomb, and then I think we're just gonna try to draw for Skull Misty. This run was hard because it's like, this is the worst case, right? As we always say. Oh, the Overburn killed. I thought I was drawing cards there. This is the worst case, though, for sure. This is the how does the game still have this possible outcome setup. Grab her for 1 damage is fine. Doesn't hurt. Like, how the question of on my mind is still, how does the answer, of course, is that the game is valuing charm merchants at the same level as crowns, which is just not true. Charm merchants are nowhere near the value of crowns because the charm merchants are variants. I'll freeze the bomber. I want the crusher to hit me here and reset his timer. And then I'm skull misting bomb. So long, my friend. And now it's over. I'm gonna go take my screenshots now before I forget. I will be right back. Alright, screenshots done. Let's get out of here, shall we? Yeah, I was kind of worried about this with the Mastery Challenge, though. I do feel like I'm a little bit washed up. It's been hard getting back into the swing of it a little bit for me. Remembering how to put together good runs, because the game was easy for a very long time. It was like, I mean, not easy, right? The game is still hard. I never like to call games like this easy because it's going to make people feel bad if they struggle. This game is difficult, but for me, I've played a lot of it, and I've spent a lot of time improving, so it's easier than it was on release. Now we're back to, like, this is a run where in the live branch, this would have been like, I would have been fighting it out. Or not even fighting it out, sorry. I would have been just chilling, right? You got Barrage on your hero, you got Demonize. No, I probably would have still complained. It's tough because in my mind, I know this game is harder, but, and I'm like, oh man, this run was so much harder than normal. I missed 2 shops, so, you know, of course it was harder. But let's go see what the next bell is. That Makoko bell seems not that big of a deal. It just means I'm going to click on Spike basically every run again. Bosses and mini-bosses will be upgraded with charms. That's not a good idea. That's not a good bell. This is, again, it's variance. This is a really, wow, I can't believe they did that. This is crazy variance, because now sometimes you're going to walk into a boss fight and the boss is going to walk out with a teeth charm and 50 HP and you're going to go, wow, fuck me, I guess. Huh. Well, we'll see. It's like, it's manageable. The charms on enemies are manageable because the worst case charms like teeth are playable. You can just kind of have your deck. You should have an answer to that in your deck, but you can't have an answer to this. If Razor walks out with 50 HP and 3 teeth, how do you not die? If your build just hits him, like if you have a lot of small hits, how do you not lose? I don't know. I guess we'll see. That's the question to be answered. Oh yeah, we're at 17. The next is Swarm Bell, which is probably going to be +1 wave or something like that, or maybe 1 more enemy per wave, and then I don't know what Jinx Bell is going to be, but we're almost done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.